A few years back, I stumbled across something that completely flipped my idea of building wealth. And honestly, it wasn't the usual advice you always hear. Like waking up at 4 a.m., forcing yourself into freezing cold showers, or journaling your big goals every morning. No, it was actually much simpler. It was about stacking small, consistent habits. I'm talking about those little actions that seems almost too easy or nothing at first, like spending 15 minutes learning something new or putting aside a bit of money every week without fail. At first, they don't feel very powerful, but over time, they start to snowball and the results can be massive. It's like rolling a tiny snowball down a mountain at the start. It's small and slow, but eventually it becomes this unstoppable force. And here's the thing. These small habits doesn't just change my finances, they completely upgraded my health, my mental clarity, my confidence, and the way I approach life. So in today's video, I want to share with you the 12 micro habits that completely changed my life. If you apply even just a few of them, I guarantee you will see big shifts too. Let's get started. Habit 1. Produce more, consume less. I recently came across a stats. The average Singaporeans spend over 6 hours a day online, almost like holding a second full-time job. That's a massive amount of time, often spent passively consuming content rather than intentionally building something meaningful. A recent NUS study also highlight that consistent exposure to negative news and endless scrolling can have serious effect on our mental health, leading to higher stress level, anxiety, and even decision fatigue. When I first started building up my business, I had a realization every minute I spent scrolling through someone else's update, someone else wins, was a minute stolen from my own journey. It wasn't just about wasting time. It was about giving away energy and attention that could have used to create my own success. So I made a small but powerful shift. Instead of spending that time consuming, I spent it producing. I researched topics that were relevant to my goal: marketing strategy, business growth, branding, customer psychology. Even if it was just 15 minutes a day reading an article, watching a useful video, or brainstorming new ideas, it started to snowball. Over time, this little effort compounded into real progress: better ideas, better execution, and a stronger business foundation. This is why I strongly recommend doing a simple audit once a month. How much time are you spending consuming versus creating? Are you building your dreams or just getting lost in someone else's highlight reels? The truth is, creation, even in small daily dose, always beat consumption when it comes to building your future. Make the shift early. Your future self will be seriously grateful. Habit 2. Surround yourself with the right people. You have probably heard the saying, hang out with 5 broke friends and you will be the sixth. When I first heard that, it hit me hard. I started noticing the pattern around me. People consistently blaming others, gossiping about things they couldn't control, and complaining about their lives without even actually taking action to change them. It wasn't just the words they spoke, it was the mindset they carry. And slowly, I realized that if I stayed in the environment, I would naturally start absorbing the same energy and excuses. So I made a decision. I created distance, not out of judgment, but out of self respect, and started actively seeking people who talk about investing, building businesses, developing skills, and finding solutions instead of problems. Truth is sometimes your current environment won't have the people you need, and that's okay. If you can't find that circle in real life, build it virtually. That's exactly what I did as an introvert. I started with podcasts, books, online courses, and virtual communities filled with people who thought bigger and aim higher. Over time, even just surrounding myself with their voices shift my mindset, my goals, and my actions. Environment matters more than motivation. Build the right one. Habit 3. Network with purpose. According to a survey by LinkedIn Singapore, over 70% of professionals said that networking has directly led to new opportunities and career growth. In a fast-paced place like Singapore, who you know often matters just as much as what you know. That is why I build it a habit. Every month, I reach out to at least one new person, not to ask for anything, but simply to offer value first. It could be something small, sharing a useful tool, recommending a book I found insightful, or simply showing support for their work on LinkedIn or Instagram. Over time, this small action compound, real relationship starts to form based on trust, not transaction. And in Singapore, business community, the real relationship often lead to real opportunity, whether it's collaboration, referrals, or even partnerships. Network with the intention to give, not just to get. You will be surprised how doors start opening. Set money focused goals. This is especially true in Singapore, where financial planning is key due to the high cost of living and dynamic economy. If you don't plan carefully, it's easy to feel like your money is slipping through your fingers. Every January, I sit down with my laptop and a cup of coffee to map out my financial goal for the year. And here is the trick. I get super specific. Instead of super vague like save more, I break it down into concrete steps. For instance, if my goal is to invest 24,000 this year, I will automate $2,000 transfer every month into my investment account. No manual transfer, no excuses. Clear goal, create clear wins. Vague goal, they just leave you stuck in limbo. Whether it's investing for the future, growing your savings, or taking on new ventures, making your financial goals clear and actionable give you the power to make them happen. Hey, I hope that you are finding this video helpful so far. If you are enjoying the content and want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification so you never miss an update. It really helps support the channel and allow me to continue creating content like this. Alright, let's dive back in. Habit 5. Audit your cash flow. A recent survey by the Singapore Department of Statistics found that nearly 60% of Singaporeans don't track their spending closely, and many are living paycheck to paycheck. With the high cost of living in Singapore, from housing to food, transportation, and healthcare, it's easy to see how this can happen. Every month, I make a point to break down my expenses into three categories. Essential is like mortgage, utilities, grocery. Lifestyle is like entertainment, dining out, and online shopping. Growth is like investment, causes, and personal development. It's not about guilt, it's about taking control. If you don't have a grip on where your money is going, you might find yourself struggling when unexpected expenses arise. Especially with Singapore, rising costs in areas like housing and insurance. Habit 6. Ask money questions. According to the 2020 survey by Standard Chartered, 40% of Singaporeans are uncomfortable talking about their finances with family and friends, and more than half prefer to keep money matters private. But here's the thing, once I started sharing my investment mistake, budgeting wins, and even money argument, my learning curve shoot up. By opening discussing personal finance, whether it's about investing in the Singapore market, navigating CPF, or even managing credit card debt, I started gaining new perspective, tips, and strategy that I would have missed otherwise. The more we normalize money talks in our daily life, the more financially educated we all become. And when we get smarter about money, it's easier to make better financial decisions and build wealth together. Habit 7. Pay off your debt. Debt is one of the biggest barriers stopping most people from building wealth in Singapore. According to 2023 survey, by the Credit Bureau Singapore, nearly 1 in 5 Singaporeans have outstanding credit card debt. The average amount owed is around $4,000. That is a heavy load when you are trying to save or invest. If you are in debt, don't beat yourself up, but do take action. You have two main strategies. The first one, pay off high interest debt like credit card first, so you save on interest in the long run. The second, focus on clearing smaller debt first to build momentum and motivation. Whichever method you choose, the key is to stay focused, commit to clearing your debt as quickly as possible. The faster you clear your debt, the sooner you can build your wealth instead of giving it away to interest payment. Habit 8. Automate your money move. I always say you won't raise to the level of your goals, you fail to the level of your system. That is why every month I automate my savings and investments before the money even hit my spending account. A portion of it goes directly into high yield saving account or my brokerage account. Out of my sight, out of my mind. In Singapore, with so many temptations from food delivery to shopping and entertainment, it's easy to overspend if you don't have a solid system in place. When I was younger, setting up this system really helped me avoid a lot of impulsive purchases and bad spending habits. Now I don't even think about it. The money is saved or invested automatically, so I don't have to make any decision. It's like my future self is already looking after me. Automate your finances isn't just about saving, it's about building wealth without even thinking about it. And with so many local tools like DBS Planner or OCBC Automated Investing, it's easier than ever to set up this system in Singapore. Habit 9. Live below your means. When I was younger, my happiest memory weren't from expensive trip or fancy toys. It was simple things like trip to the library, playing at the park with friends, or just enjoying a coffee at the hawker center with family. Even now, though I'm financially comfortable, I still make a point to live way below my means. Living in Singapore, where the cost of living can be high, whether it's renting, eating out, or entertainment, it's easy to fall into the trap of consistently upgrading your lifestyle. But I've learned that true happiness doesn't come from accumulating more things or upgrading to the latest gadget. It comes from experience, from spending quality time with the people I care about, and from finding joy in the simple everyday moment. It's all about prioritizing what truly matters, and that is what keeps me grounded and content regardless of how much I earn. Habit number 10. Invest in yourself first. My first real investment wasn't in stocks or property, it was in myself. Whether it was reading books, signing up for courses, attending seminars, investing in skills and knowledge has been the key to my growth. In Singapore, we are lucky to have access to many learning opportunities from Skill Future Credit for local course to online platforms like Udemy. All of this investment in myself helped me grow 10 times faster than any quick financial gains could. The best ROI you will ever get is from investing in your own growth, whether it's improving your career, learning new skills, or gaining financial literacy. Always put yourself first when it comes to investing. The result will pay off in ways you can't always predict, but they are always worth it. Habit 11. Stack your income streams. Study shows that 65% of self-made millionaires have at least three income streams. For me, it all started with working part-time job, a steady side hustle that helped me build my financial base. The key thing, master one income stream first and make sure it's solid before you start stacking more. In Singapore, when there's a strong gig economy and plenty of opportunities to earn through side hustles, it's easier than ever to diversify your income, whether it's freelance work, passive income from investments, or building an online brand. Starting small and scaling is the way to go. Focus on creating strong fundamentals first, and over time, your multiple income stream will compound to build real wealth. Habit 12. Stay consistent and disciplined. Building wealth in Singapore is really not all about luck. It's about consistency, discipline, and stacking small wins day after day. While everyone is chasing for the next big thing, true wealth comes from making smart, steady decisions over time. Whether it's in your savings, investments, or career, it's easy to look around to think everyone else is doing better or richer than you, but trust me, there's always a reason behind it. The road to wealth is about delaying and doing the right thing over and over, even when it gets bored. If you find this habit useful, do me a small favor, click on the like button and subscribe to support the channel. It really helps more people find this content. If you are serious about growing your wealth, especially if you want to start building passive income through dividend investing, I got another video just for you. Go and check it out. I share step by step how I personally do it, even starting from a very small amount. Thanks for hanging out today. See you in the next one. As always, until next time, trade smart and stay profitable.